Hi guys, welcome to day 15, I think. I've gone live. I've either gone live or streamed a Zoom into BTB every single day for 15 days. I'm trying to go for 90 days, so you guys are gonna get super sick of me. But I have so many different topics that I wanna cover, and today I thought I would jump on and talk to you guys kind of about my longer term philosophy, why it works for me. Everybody's different. But if you ever ask me about like sales or like, oh my gosh, my group is like quiet or whatever, like I'm always gonna come back with some sort of like, oh, it just takes time, go create relationships or go comment on people's posts. And a lot of people can be like, why is commenting on posts? What does that have anything to do with sales? What does that have anything to do with business? Because I know that like the way that I do my business can feel kind of frustrating when you're first getting started or when you're first trying to figure it out. But let me kind of explain to you what it has turned into now. Give me my child tips. There you go. And kind of how this all came about, the way that I run my business, okay? Now Asher is closing the door. Okay, no, he's not closing the door. You guys, this is my life. This is part of the reason why I have this longer term philosophy, because I'm interrupted every 2 seconds. So I can't do anything super crazy, just like overnight. I can't change everything all at once because my life is chaotic, right? So tell me in the comments, from when you first heard about LipSense to when you first bought LipSense, how long did that take? Like, did you buy it the moment you learned about it? Or were you maybe in a party and you bought like by the end of the party? Did you join your distributor's group and end up buying a few months later? From when you first learned about LipSense to when you bought LipSense for the first time, or your first product, doesn't have to be LipSense. When you first heard about SeneGence to when you first bought a product, how long do you think that took? Because for me, it took multiple months. I think it was probably 3 months-ish. And this was 3 months of like direct exposure in the sense that I was in multiple groups. I was watching their videos. I was commenting on their videos. I was even watching YouTube videos, and I was interested. I was very interested, but I didn't think it would actually work for me. I didn't think it would be worth the price. Like, I was just not sold. Even though I was interested, I wasn't sold. There's a difference, right? We can be interested in a lot of things, but actually pulling the trigger takes something special, you know? So for me, it took multiple months and multiple exposures for me to actually pull the trigger and purchase LipSense, okay? And so because of this is why I have this more long-term philosophy of creating relationships. Because that was me. And I would do anything to get a customer who turns into someone like me. You just want to watch my videos and comment? Go for it. You just want to lurk in my group? Go for it. You just want to like try and win stuff? Go for it. Because eventually, what if they turn into a long-term loyal customer who refers my name to all their friends and family and then joins my team and then builds a freaking empire? It's worth it for your lurkers. It's worth it. What just happened? That was weird. It's worth it to love on them, create relationships with them, and be just like a friend to them, because you never know what it's going to turn into. So I have this longer term philosophy of, as soon as I meet someone, I'm not expecting to sell to them. I don't expect to sell to someone for probably like 2 months after I meet them. And so here's where everything that I teach you guys comes into play. If my expectation is that I meet someone and then they're not going to purchase from me for say like 6 weeks, that's 6 weeks when you first start a business that all you're doing is breaking down barriers, showing the value of the product, showing that you love the product, and creating relationships. That's why I think you have to get through that first 6 weeks and show up every single day, day in, day out, showing the products, loving the products, creating the relationships for you to finally see that breakthrough. Because from day one, that's their day one of being exposed to the products. they need time to get to know the products. They need time to know the value. Most people are not just gonna buy a $55 lipstick just because. They have to have time to get exposed to it, right? And so for me, I've always had this more longer term philosophy because I wouldn't have bought it the first time I saw it. There's no way. There's no way. You have to convince me. You have to show me. You have to be consistent and show me 3 months later that you're still doing the little wow thing. Like, she's really still doing that? That must really still work. Do you understand? So how does this tie into your business? How do we take this and turn this into sales? And how has this built us the freaking empire that we have today, right? So here's the thing. Once that ball gets rolling, it keeps rolling. So instead of going into a party and feeling like, oh my gosh, this is a flop party, I just think of the party as a funnel. The party is only a funnel into my group, but guess what? Because I do parties every single week, the people from the party 6 weeks ago are finally buying in my customer group. Do you understand? So every flop party I know is going to turn into sales like 6 weeks down the road. So I keep doing the parties, keep bringing them into my customer group, keep creating relationships, and then eventually they buy. So the party from like 6 weeks ago actually becomes a party in my customer group 6 weeks down the road. That's why I do all of these parties and I focus on the funnel and I focus on the relationships because it keeps going. Every week I get new customers that are from parties weeks ago, months ago. My funnel is always full. And so if you think of your business like an actual funnel, okay? So you're casting the net super wide, right? So your super wide net might be doing reels. If you're doing the reels challenge, it might be doing parties. It might be posting on your personal page. It might be going out and wowing in public. This is the top of your funnel, okay? And then this middle part of your funnel is live videos, selfies, demoing the products, sending the emails, commenting on the post. That's this middle part of the funnel here. And then maybe down here is when you actually get them into Messenger, or maybe you get them to host a party, but like you're getting them so close. And then guess what? You do a big sale, or there's a pink champagne promo, or you do a prize wheel, or you do a Messenger sale, or you do something, and like, boop, they finally fall out of the bottom of that funnel. But you have to get them in the funnel first, okay? So you get them in the funnel, you do all the things to get them through, and then they finally plop through the bottom of the funnel and they become your customer. But you have to cast the net wide. And guess what? You cast that net wide whenever you first launch your business, and then you focus on these people, and then they finally purchase from you, and then you go, well, everybody bought, everybody's good, and I don't have any more people. Everybody, like, all of my customers have bought everything already. That's because you focused on this process and this process. You forgot you still have to focus on this process. And so that's why we talk about all the things. I thought I was wearing my all the things shirt. I'm wearing my Better Together shirt. And my all the things shirt is the same color. So that's why we focus on all the things. So while you're commenting and while you're going live and while you're doing all these things, you're still doing parties. Parties are the beginning of the funnel. Even reels now, I will say, I will put that out there. Reels are also the beginning of the funnel. So you're always bringing people in, one party a week, 3 people, 5 people, 10 people, whatever it is. You do those parties week after week after week, but the funnel is through your customer group. That's how you're getting them through to the sale. The party is the funnel. So you got to bring people in, and that's how you get them through the funnel. So when we talk about all the things, it means you're doing a party once a week or as often as you can. You're doing reels every day or as often as you can. You're commenting on their posts. You're going live. You're posting selfies. And these are all the things all the time. Okay? So that is my funnel in a super nutshell. And the thing about this is that you also don't feel the dips as much. If your business is going up, down, up, down, I would almost guarantee you're forgetting to fill your funnel as you're bringing everyone through the funnel. Instead, you're getting a big group of people to come in via a really good party or a grow your group, or you're doing something to focus on a lot of people all at once. You're bringing them through the funnel. You're killing it. You're doing awesome. You're creating relationships. You're growing your team. You do some big sort of sale that's amazing and you get a ton of sales all at once, and then it's gone. And it feels like, oh my gosh, where did everybody go? but it's because you stopped doing the filling the funnel part. You stopped doing the daily basics part because this part's more fun. This part is more fun. You have to do the stuff at the top. So instead of focusing on large groups of people and bringing them through the funnel, just do all the things all the time. And I know that can feel, I feel like that probably sounds really overwhelming, and I don't mean it like that. It's simpler than it sounds. It's one party a week, going live a few times a week in your customer group, running some sort of product campaign in your customer group, and commenting on people's posts 10 minutes a day, posting a selfie. You guys, you look at my daily task list and you wonder, how does that build an empire? And that's how. That's exactly how. You bring people into that funnel, you bring them through the funnel, and then at some point it will click for all of those people. But you have to do the daily tasks to get them through the funnel, to get them to the end, while you're still bringing people in up at the top. Does that make sense? So I hope this was helpful. I hope it brought value to you. And if you need anything, let me know. Otherwise, I will see you again tomorrow. Go crush it with the pink champagne from the people that you've brought through the funnel. Go message the people, go live, go do all the things. Please don't hate me for saying that. I even have it on a shirt because I say it so much. But if you need anything, let me know, and I'm going to go.